everyone, and welcome to the Laura Canfield Show, the Awaken to Happiness Now Global Series. Thank you so much for being here with us today. And I'm so excited because we have a brand new speaker with us today, brand new to Awaken to Happiness Now. Jade Yin Hom is with us, and she's going to be talking to us today about happy body, abundant wealth. So some of what we're going to do on the call today, or what she's going to talk about, is about how our money, health, and energy are related. How are our biological rhythms related to our health and well-being? And does abundance have a rhythm? And how do you access energy from the nebulas in your work as a multidimensional healer? We're going to talk to Jade about all of that and much more. And so for those of you who don't know Jade, because this is the first time she's been on our show, so you may not have heard of her, but she's been on other Power Summits and other shows previously. So in her journey of healing from depression and autoimmune disorders, Jade realizes that we are here to be wildly alive and shine. She believes that our innate state of being is aliveness and that we are all light beings as our cells produce biophoton emissions. And using her intuitive gifts and her magic with energy alchemy, Jade broke free of limiting beliefs, shattered limiting paradigms, and became a medical intuitive and multidimensional healer. Now she combines intuition with science and spirituality to help her clients transform limitations to new possibilities. And Jade invites you to step out of limiting paradigms and shine. Her goal is to help as many people as possible to break free of limitations so that we can all contribute to raising the consciousness of humanity and co-create a joyous world together. And to help you experience grace-filled healing transformations on all levels of your being, Jade works with your energetic patterns from the cellular level of your body to the quantum, from the personal to the archetypal, I hate saying that word, I can never say it, archetypal, and from the physical to the spiritual. She also channels powerful activations and innovates heart-centered products to empower you to own your power, embody wholeness, and live with more joy. And Jade has over 18 years of experience in healthcare and alternative healing. She is an Access Bars facilitator, advanced Psych-K facilitator, Matrix Energetics facilitator, and Reiki master. She has also studied Chinese medicine and acupuncture for a year and completed an apprenticeship with Master Alchemist Jaden Rose Phoenix. So she has a lot of gifts and talents and abilities, and Jade will be taking your live questions today. So you can hit star 2 to raise your hand, or you can submit a question on the Q&A, and we'll try to get to as many as we can. And I have to say, I worked with Jade a couple of weeks ago. I'm not even sure anymore, maybe a month ago. And she did a powerful session on me, and it was like amazing. It was really wonderful. And she brought up stuff that I hadn't even said, but it was, I had been thinking about it, dealing with it. So she intuitively brought it up, and we were able to clear that. And, when it came down to it, I'm visiting my family now, and I've noticed that my family dynamics have changed since the last time I was here. And it's like, wow, so much change. And I know part of that was because of the work that I did with Jane. So I invite you all to center in your heart space, take a deep breath, be physically present during this call, and open up your mind, your heart, your energy fields, and your being to the wisdom and energies that are already flowing and will continue to flow throughout this call. And open up your heart to join me in welcoming Jade to the show. Jade, welcome.
Alara, thank you so much for the wonderful introduction and for sharing your experience with my work. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy that things have shifted for you. Thank you for sharing that with everybody.
Oh, absolutely. And I hadn't, when we had our session together, Jade, I had no idea what was going to come up. I had no idea what we were going to talk about or anything. I was like, I didn't even know we were going to be doing a session, at the time when we talked. So it was like totally spontaneous. And yes, I've definitely noticed a big shift in the way that my family is relating to me and the way that I'm relating to them. It's so much easier now. And much more ease-filled, and it's wonderful. So thank you. And yes, absolutely, your work is amazing. When I experienced it, I was like, wow, she's really good. So because this is the first time that you're on our show, Jade, can you tell us a little bit about your story? Like, who are you and what kind of healing work do you do and how did you get started and doing the work that you do?
Yeah. Okay, so for many years, I used to work in healthcare and I got really depressed. I had a depression and autoimmune disorders, and I was only getting more medicated. So one day, I just happened to be in a weekend seminar with a medical intuitive, and she was describing her work, and I thought, oh my God, I thought that I was too sensitive. I had no idea that was called intuition and empathy. And then from that moment on, I explored the possibility of becoming a medical intuitive and looking into energy healing. So, long story short, I got a lot of training in different alternative healing modalities, and then there was a point where I just had to let go of everything I learned and allow the universe to work through me, and that's where I was given a very simple way to connect with people and to just be present to what is. And then the energies come through for transformation. So, in the last few years especially, things have just evolved to a point where something other than me works through me.
Mm-hmm.
So, instead of all the modality-based techniques and stuff, something just takes over me and does the work. Isn't that funny?
Oh,
I find
absolutely.
it kind of magical and almost like I don't know how to explain myself to anyone anymore.
Mm-hmm.
I am weirder than I used to be.
I love that. And I have to agree with you. I was just talking to you, Jade, a little before we started about a call that I did with a client earlier today, and the stuff that was coming through during that call, the healing processes and the information and wisdom and so on. I wasn't expecting that. None of that was. It was just spontaneous, right? So when you're in the flow, like you're talking about being in the flow, it's like spirit works through you. That magic energy works through you for the benefit of the client, right?
Absolutely, because I feel like, oh my God, there would have been no way for me to, like, a few weeks ago, like, I knew that a lot of people I work with wanted to work on embodying a sense of personal power and personal freedom. And I'm like, oh my God, that sounds good. I needed that too. What the heck is that? And then out of the middle of nowhere, I see in my mind's eye nebulas, the horse nebula that I recognize, and then all the energy and consciousness of that nebula was communicated through me, and it made me sound so smart, but I swear it's not my words. And it's like, then I was given this definition of personal freedom that I thought, oh my God, and from connecting with the energy and consciousness of the horse nebula, I was given the definition of personal freedom as having a choice and being able to act on your choices in every situation, in all times, in all places, with all people. So I thought, oh my God, that's not me. So I'm glad I get to download it and play with that and have people who are so amazing that together I'm always co-creating with my clients, because everyone who connects with us is so high vibration. I can't say that I'm the healer or whatever, because things come through me. It certainly is not me that's being the healer. It's just me facilitating what comes through. That's also for healing me and myself. Like I said, I didn't know exactly how to define personal power or personal freedom until all that showed up in a session with a client. So I'm always learning, and things always become weirder, but so fascinating and so life-changing.
I totally agree. And as you continue to open up, as you continue to do your healing work, don't you find that more and more information comes to you, more and more energies, different downloads? so that you can be of greater service and greater contribution to humanity and to your clients, and at the same time to yourself, right?
Yeah, and I thought, oh my God, that's why I love what I call multidimensional healing, that I allow myself to connect to healing energy, healing frequencies and vibrations and different consciousness from all parts of the cosmos, so that I get to play with so much and even connect with healing frequencies from different civilizations that existed at different times, because when you raise your vibration and inhibit that space of no time and no space, so much is available to you. And I'm just beginning to get what it is to be an infinite being, or to experience a little bit of that aspect of me. I can't say that I embody infinite beingness, but I get to experience that more and more often now.
Mm-hmm.
And I think you do too, because you do multidimensional healing, and you're an awesome healer. So I know that in your own way, you're kind of doing the same thing, but in your own way.
Yeah, it's slightly different, and I never know what I'm doing either. But thank you, Jade, for that. Absolutely, and I think we all have those capacities and those gifts. It's just how willing are we to flow with it, allow it to be present in our lives, in our fields, and be how are we willing to express ourselves and be the truth of who we are in this world, right? There's just so much more that we could talk about that for sure. But I wanted to ask you, like today, for example, and this was an interesting topic title, Happy Body, Abundant Wealth. And I was thinking to myself, okay, what does she mean? I mean, I know that, you need to be embodied fully in your body to really experience abundance and prosperity and all that we truly desire on this planet. But what else is there that we can talk about or learn about when it comes to bodies and wealth? So how are money and health and energy all related? And I know a few people have already sent in questions around abundance, financial abundance and wealth and prosperity. So maybe we'll get to those questions in just a little bit. But really, how are money and health and energy related?
Yeah, this is such a rich topic. And in some ways people say, oh, everything is energy. Money is an energy. Your body is an energy, blah, blah, blah. And it is true that everything is just an energy, but how you actually embody wealth in abundance is more than energy. It's who you are willing to be in your everyday life. So it's like the stories you tell yourself and who you show up as in your everyday relationships and in your everyday life that will shape that energy. Because it's not enough, like I work with clients like you do, and it's not enough to reprogram a subconscious belief or to just work on your chakras so that you're in alignment with money, but you also need to show up in everyday life as the person you like to be and change the very story of who you are, because your biology, your body, is also your biography, and it's a biography that you get to keep on writing with your thoughts, with your energy, with how you choose to use your energy, and with what energy you choose to connect with. So I created a 21-day Money, Magic, and Miracles program so that you get a chance to really change who you show up as to yourself. Like I do a lot of inner healing, transforming how you see yourself within you. Are you really receiving who you are? Because if you're willing to receive all that you are, then you're able to receive more money. If you allow yourself to access the energy of happiness and to allow joy and happiness to be a multiplier of health, wealth, and abundance in your life, then it becomes that. So there is a consciousness to bodies, to money, and to energy. The consciousness you bring to it is what is going to be showing up as your story. I don't know if that makes sense. Did I just went all over the place with that?
No. That does make sense. And I love that, how you say that your body is like a biography, right? And it's telling the story of who you are and sometimes where you're not being true to yourself. So, for example, if we have pain in our body somewhere, does that mean that we, we could be holding on to limiting beliefs there, patterns there that don't serve us anymore? We're not accessing all of the energy that's available for that area of our body?
Yeah, that's a great way to look at that communication with our bodies, so that we are never a victim to what's going on with our bodies, because it's always looking out for our best interest by communicating with us through pain or through weird feelings or through illness even. And all that is just an invitation to becoming more of who you are. So what if we can look at illness and disease as an invitation to becoming more of who you are, rather than see it as a pain and punishment?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I agree. And now you're talking about how money or lack of money or money issues can create pain in the body or can create disease in the body or different sensations in the body, right? Like we've all been told how if you have lower back pain, it has to do with support, resources. Sometimes in the neck, there's a lot of stress being held there. So can you talk a little bit about the body and money and how we can change those energies, transform those energies so that the energy flows more freely and smoothly, and so that we can invite in and bring in more of that money energy and, in essence, more of the physical money?
Okay, and I think that while I'll be talking about the body and energy and money, I'm actually going to tune into everyone on the line right now and start doing some processes as I talk about it.
Perfect. Good.
Yeah.
Yay.
So then you are perfectly right. I have no idea why the chakra system is so right on. Like, our lower back always carry some issues related to money and personal power. So I'm going to connect to everybody's lower back, and especially the tailbone area and your kidneys, because in Chinese medicine, the kidneys carries what's called your yuan qi, which is your original qi. So maybe the Western term would be like your DNA. So I'm going to tap into that space, and all of you on the call and all of you who are listening on a later day. And I'm just going to start clearing old stories from your family, from your tribe, or even from past lives, because your lower back and your tailbone is so powerful because it contains consciousness from many past lives. So actually your whole body and your cells and DNA contains information from many lifetimes. So if I direct that energy to releasing some of your biggest blocks to receiving more money from this life and from past lives, the energy will know what to do. And most of you will be feeling your lower back and abdomen opening up, and your solar plexus and even your diaphragm will be feeling different. And of course, we always have to work on the upper chakras as well, where you feel in alignment with your heart and soul chakra, and be able to really speak your truth in the world and communicate who you are to others and be seen for who you are. So I am releasing some of the biggest blocks we may have carried from past lives. So that's poverty consciousness, the old paradigm of money that's about trading time for money. I know that a lot of you on the line are like, yeah, do that one. I feel you.
Absolutely.
I just feel myself heated up when I said we're going to change that aspect of money, the being a slave to time and money. So slavery is such a pervasive energy, and it could be one of our archetypal patterns that some of us embody. So we're going to release and transform that so that we are not enslaved, but that we allow the world to be of service to us and receive what is our birthright as sovereign beings. Okay, I hear you all say hallelujah. Okay, that's good. I guess I'm doing something good because I hear that in the audience members. So good. And there's some more stubborn issues in the lower back, right above the tailbone. I'm just feeling this resistance to really believing that you can transcend the issues in our economy. So what if you can? What if you're on this call because a part of you knows you are here to create a different world not only with money, but a different world, a different earth where we relate to one another from a place of love, where the real currency that has power is the currency of kindness and love and grace. So we're going to release all the energies that are not that and allow this to be our new reality that's based on a currency of love, the currency of kindness, and the currency of infinite grace that holds who we are in the light with so much love. And let that be the power that transforms anything that no longer resonates with the truth of who you are as a divine being in this life and in all lifetimes. Oh my goodness, I can feel so much on your backs, unlocking everybody. Great job. So then I'm just going to connect for a moment with the Horse Nebula, the energy and consciousness of the Horse Nebula, to allow you all to just connect with the energy and consciousness of what it is to embody a way of being in the world that allows you to really feel powerful and really embody this personal freedom. Personal freedom with money, personal freedom with emotions. And that's so that you're spacious enough to be able to make a choice in every situation and have the power to follow through with any choice you choose. So you have the power to make a choice that's right for you in every situation and in all times with all people in all places. So yeah, and then this will really expand our heart chakra, our solar plexus, our second and first chakra. Horse Nebula, people, you can have horsepower.
That's a powerful energy for sure.
Oh my God, I'm heated for sure. And I'm sorry I'm coughing because, as everybody knows, my fifth chakra is always a little challenge. Because I always have so much to communicate that's not yet in this world, I feel. That's not yet, like, totally accepted in the world. So I feel like, oh my God, they're going to think I'm weird.
We're all weird.
You have a weird person on your call. Why? No, I'm just kidding.
Okay, we're all weird.
Yeah, so let me connect you all now with the Helix Nebula just to transform what needs to be transformed in your DNA. I know that there are people who are spectacular in doing DNA activations, but having the Helix Nebula to work through your DNA is also a fabulous new thing that just started happening for me weeks ago. So you literally get to experience the latest work that I get to do. So let this helix nebula just send so much loving energy and grace to every strand of DNA in your body and every strand of mitochondrial DNA in your body, so that now it locks in all this new energy of wealth and abundance, releasing the old paradigm of money, releasing that old, even slavery archetype with money, so that you become your own sovereign being in the world. Because it is, being a sovereign being is your birthright. You are your own governing body, and you have the consciousness to make choices in every situation and in all times and in all places with all people. That's going to transform a few relationships, won't it? When you show up in your relationships and like, I have a choice here. You show up in your relationship with money and be like, I have a choice here about how I look at money now. And I have the power to follow through when making this choice happen for me in a way that's in alignment with my best and highest. Yeah. Great. Well, since we are going to be talking about biological rhythms, actually, since we are all in this high energy space, I'm just going to align all four rhythms at the same time. Your circadian rhythm, which is your 24-hour cycle, that allows you to, that allows your body to have the right temperature, the right amount of hormones, the right amount of deep sleep, and so many other things happening in a way that really feels right for you. And an extension of the circadian rhythm is the diurnal rhythm, which specifically is about being able to function during the day, being waking up during the day, and then being able to access restorative sleep at night so that you have the right amount of melatonin. And then for all those of us who have issues with hormones or mood swings, like it's good to have your ultradian rhythm realign with your divine blueprint. So these are rhythms that are less than 24 hours, and they repeat themselves, like your metabolic rate, your eating habits, your process of elimination all fall under the ultradian rhythms. And I'm just going to reset everyone's circadian rhythm, diurnal rhythm, ultradian rhythm, and infradian rhythm to your divine blueprint. Align that to your divine blueprint. And then infradian rhythm are rhythms that are more than 24 hours. They are seasonal, like the menstrual cycle. And by seasonal, I mean like for some people who have seasonal affective disorder or seasonal allergies, this rhythm, resetting it to be in alignment with your divine blueprint, may actually help eliminate that. There's so much to rhythms that amazes me, and I don't pretend to know it all, but as I'm working on realigning all these rhythms to your divine blueprint, what I'm doing is accessing the energy of the suprachiasmic nucleus of the brain, that is the master clock of your body. So then when the master clock of your body no longer has to operate in this compressed time, but is allowed to function in divine time, it releases so much stress from your body in so many ways that it's almost too much to explain. I guess we don't have to explain it. As long as you feel good, that's all that matters.
True.
Yeah, so that, and since all these rhythms will just work so much better at the cranial sacral rhythm of your body is also in alignment to support you. So the cranial sacral rhythm, some of you already know this, is the pulse of the cerebral fluid that goes from your brain down your spine to your tailbone, which is the pump of the cranial sacral system, and then it goes back up the body. And when that system, when the rhythm in this system is going well, every part of you feels really good because every part of you will be getting the energy and the nutrients it needs to function really well. So since we are in this high energy space, this is easy to do, and you guys are high energy or what? Yeah. Here we go. And there is more to this that's in one of my MP3s. So I'm just going to go straight to connecting you all to the rhythm of abundance in your life, connecting you to the greater field of abundance. So there's a flow and energy to everything, just as there's a frequency to everything, so there's a flow and a rhythm. And then connecting you to the flow and rhythm of money and abundance that's in alignment with your best and highest. Bring it in. And I see the clock's 3:33, so I know that good things are happening for all of us. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, I noticed that too.
Do you all see 3:33? Whoa! All the angels are saying, yeah. You go, girl. Yeah. All right. So how are you guys feeling? And these energies will continue. And I know that you say there's people for me to work on. So I hope that is a little bit of the activations and the healing and stuff that I do. And I hope that gave everyone on the line a chance to really feel and access this energy.
Absolutely. Thank you. Yeah, that was powerful. I was yawning throughout the whole process, so thank you.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
I make her sleepy.
Yep. That's called releasing. Okay, so do you want to take some questions from the callers and Q&A?
Yes, ma'am. I am ready for callers. Okay.
All right, so let's see what people experienced during this process that you just did, and then anything else. So we're going to go to phone number ending in 5712. 5712. I'm going to unmute you, Marlene.
Hi.
Hi.
Happy 3. Woo. Before we even go any further, I would just like to say something that happened a couple years back. I had located Jade online in a search, and I had some sessions with her, and one of the sessions we went back into the time when I was in my mom's womb, utero, and when we did that process, okay, we were really deep into it, and I think it was working on both of us that night, but the next day, I got an email from somebody that I don't even know, and they donated $1,000 to me. So,
wow.
Yeah,
oh my God.
that was amazing, you know. So I want to share that testimony with everyone.
Thank you.
Thank
you.
And
we had a lot of other sessions, and you know, I'm still going through healing as everybody else is. And my thing today is, Jade, I'm feeling that energy right now. It's sinus related, and I think it is stemming from something maybe in my bloodline, because my mom always had issues with sinuses.
Okay, so let me
bothering digestion too.
sinuses and digestion. Okay. Okay, so hold on a moment. Let me just release some of the emotional patterns this has the sinuses are related to. And I think that you know those emotional patterns, so I'm just going to work on that and then release all issues with your mom that's creating more and more problems in your life and digestion. So let me just connect with your digestive system and send you a healing frequency for, I'm hearing that I need to reset the pH of your entire GI system. So I'm going to take this frequency going down your esophagus, your stomach, small intestine, large intestine. And as I'm connecting with the digestive system, I am connecting to the energy to replenish the flora of your stomach so that you have the right bacteria working for you to help you digest and absorb. So, so being able to absorb new nutrients, let me release the emotional patterns that are interfering with absorption. And then going back in your timeline, I'm just going to release the events that contributed to this. And this is an old pattern that gets compounded once in a while. So it feels like there's a Mobius strip of issues that repeat themselves a lot. And we're going to dissolve this Mobius strip of issues that's related to stomach problems and absorption and problems with the mom. Okay. And I just feel a nice expansion in your energy as I cut through that Mobius strip of issues. How are you feeling?
I am feeling tingling. Like,
Yeah.
It went like in my stomach first, a little heat, and then in my lower back area, I felt some tingling working still there right now.
Yeah, that's great. So let me just do a little bit more to dissolve whatever relationship there are also between the sinus problems, stomach problems, absorption problems, your mom, and old trauma. So I'm just going to connect with that and release that. And if that's also in a Mobius strip of some sort, let's just cut that too. Okay, and then now I'm connecting you to the energy of the Helix Nebula so that it just rewires your DNA and awakening new DNA patterns as we release the old stuff with your mom. We want to hold space for and energize a new DNA pattern that replaces the old. So, oh yeah. So I just feel an expansion in you as I put the energy of this Helix Nebula over you. How are you feeling?
Oh, I'm, well, I don't drink, but I'm drunk. I'm feeling really, like, oozy right now, so.
All right.
Oh.
So I think,
oh, wow.
yeah. So
thank you so much.
You're so welcome. Thank you so much for calling in. That was fun. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Maureen.
Thank you.
All right, we're going to take another caller. Hold on one second. We're going to go to phone number ending in 7828. 7828. I'm going to unmute you. Hello?
Hi, how are you?
Good. How are you? Who's this?
This is Shirley.
Hi, Shirley.
Hi. Wow, that was really, really powerful, Jade, what you took us through initially. Like the last caller, I felt woozy. It felt really good, really good.
Good.
My question is, oh my goodness, my body's just going through all types of changes due to menopause. You talked earlier, Jade, about balancing the heat in the body, and I could definitely use some of that right now. I've tried all type of natural remedies because I don't want to, take any of the medical types of things. So if you could give me some help in that area, I would greatly appreciate it.
Okay, so I'm connecting to your energy and your body, and then just release all the ideas about menopause. So if your body was not entrained to that energy and allowed to function in its own divine form, what would that feel like? And I'm just reactivating your whole endocrine system so that it no longer has to entrain to all the old ideas related to menopause. And helping it to remember what its divine blueprint feels like right now. And I'm just going to do a quick 5 elements balancing. So in Chinese medicine, the triple burner is like our endocrine system, and it really is one of the systems that kind of is out of order when we're experiencing menopausal symptoms. So connecting to that element, which is the element fire, and then I'm balancing that with the water elements, the kidneys, the bladder, and just seeing it come into balance, and then balancing all the other elements to support the fire and water. So balancing the wood element, the earth element, the metal element. And I'm just hearing that I need to give you the message to allow the alchemist within you to transform your life, to use this energy to transform your life. So you have a lot of creativity that is looking for expression in your life.
Mm-hmm.
Does that resonate at all?
Oh my God, yes. Wow.
Yeah, so let that alchemist within you, let that energy just amplify. And I hear that, like, storyteller is one of the archetypes that is your alchemist.
Yeah.
Or the alchemist expresses itself as the storyteller in your life. So I think there's a lot of creativity looking for expression, and that's, well, good for you.
I know this to be so very true, but I feel trapped. I want to be able to make a living, expressing my creativity, but I don't know how, so I feel trapped in a job that I really don't want to do, but it pays the bills, so. But what you're saying is very true. Absolutely.
Oh, well, I think just acknowledgement and then making that choice to just give yourself the chance to do it. Things will show up to support you. Things will show up to support you. So stay on the line while I just connect you to the energy of the people you are here to help and the energy of the people who can support you. So hold on a moment and just imagine a golden road ahead of you and step into the space of a golden path. Or you can be Dorothy and walk on a yellow brick road. That's the same thing. Take a walk down the yellow brick road.
Yeah.
Be your own wizard. Yeah. Oh my God. And then I see the Glenda, the good witch. Be the witch.
Oh, wow. Wow. Wow.
So, oh my God, I'm beginning to really like this. Oh, wow, I like this expansion in your energy. I literally see pearlescent colors around you, like the yellow brick road or the golden road. It's like it's shrouded in this beautiful pearlescent colors of light energy. So whatever you're stepping into has so much divine protection. So whatever you're writing about is going to be filled with inspiration that transforms many lives. So yeah, thank you for being you. Just acknowledge that that's what you're birthing into the world.
Wow. Thank you so very much. Oh, my God. Thank you. Thank you.
Wow,
You're
thank you,
so
Shirley.
welcome.
Yeah, that was beautiful. Thank you.
I didn't know Dorothy was going to show up on the call.
Exactly. And I wanted to point out to everybody that the processes that Jade is doing for the individual callers, they also apply to you as well, okay? So it's not just for the individual callers, but they're also working on you so you can see that golden path and so on and so forth, right, Jade?
Yeah, we can all walk on a yellow brick road today. Yeah. Absolutely. And for you, it's going to be your own version of whatever that path is that you're going to give yourself permission to choose and then take action on, and then embody that energy of the person that's the real you. Yeah. Because there's no limitations at all except the ones we buy into, right, Olera? Because I think that both you and I have to break away from many limiting thoughts too. So we're not different from anyone on the call. We just give ourselves permission to be weird and crazy. That's all.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, and other things, but yeah.
Give yourself permission to be weird and crazy and just do what feels right for you. All right, so Jade, I have some questions on the Q&A as well. You want to take some questions on the Q&A?
Okay, thank you, yes.
Okay. So I have a question from Joy in Myrtle Beach, and she's asking if you could see what is keeping her in lack and scarcity and not allowing prosperity into her life. And perhaps you can do a process for all of us to bring in more prosperity in our lives.
Yeah, so it feels like, thank you for that. Oh my God, that touches up on so many issues that everybody, many people on this call seem to have, and that is, um, in our subconscious minds, especially in our first 7 years of life, where everything we learn kind of influences the rest of our lives unless we work on it. We were imprinted with the energies of struggle and scarcity and lack. And so for, is it Joy?
That's right. Yep.
Yeah, and everybody on the call, it's very helpful to do this process that I call embodiment of love, where I go back many generations and both sides of your family. So I'm going to do this for Joy and everybody on the call. And I'll see if I can do both sides of the family for everyone at the same time. And we're just going to go back as many generations for Joy and everybody on the call. And usually, I don't know why, that I'm guided to go back about 8 generations. And this is about being able to receive love. So for so many of us, the idea of unconditional love is almost like fictional. And receiving, for so many people, is associated with pain and punishment and and being taken advantage of. And that's subconsciously wiring us. So then receiving money or anything, we just resist because of that memory. So we're going to go back in time for everybody, going back as many generations, to just release these distortions about receiving in old families, going back many generations, and then restore for you a way of receiving that is filled with love and kindness and really makes you want to receive. So then you can receive love, you can receive money, you can receive wealth, and then you're not separate from wealth. So that separation from wealth, we're going to just release poverty consciousness and all past lives for everyone. So for some of you, you may need like a session or two to work through all these issues, and I'm going to do my best for you to release as much as possible what's holding you back, the separation from abundance and wealth. So release our class issues and class struggle. Boy, this whole class issue and class struggle thing, many people resonate with, including myself. I mean, I'm like coughing on the line as I'm doing this. So thank you so much for bringing that question up, because you just hit on something that so many of us deal with, and we don't even know what the underlying issue is that is going back so many generations. And then releasing all the distortions about receiving, so that now you can receive money, receive love, receive kindness for what it is, and release all the manipulations around receiving, because a lot of times receiving something from someone feels manipulative. They want something from you. So let's release that, so then you're able to receive money and not feel like you're going to be manipulated to do something for other people. So this whole receiving, I find, is behind so much of the struggle, because people consciously want more money, but subconsciously there's something that keeps money from them, and then that is receiving. is one of the issues. So going back as many generations, transforming all that, and then now bringing back the energy of being loved, being seen, being heard, being received with love and cherished for who you are, being seen for who you are. And now I'm just connecting with the inner child in all of you, just to harmonize this energy with your inner child so that our inner child really knows it's now safe for us to receive wealth, receive kindness, receive all good things life has to offer you now. And more importantly, that you're able to receive yourself in this gift of life, totally receive the gift of life and show up in this world exactly as you are, but show up 100% for you. Okay. So I wonder, how is that feeling for you? Thank you so much, by the way, for bringing up such an essential question.
Yeah, that was so necessary. Thank you, Joy. Let us know how that process was for you. You can write it on the Q&A. Thank you. That was interesting. It's, it seems like a simple question, but it's like, that receiving and connecting into the abundance and the energy of receiving. Because you're right, consciously we all say we want money, but subconsciously there's something holding us back from having it, right?
Right, and I see very intelligent people with great education, with great jobs and great job titles who function from lack, and I'm like, whoa, how can that be? Because we're all trained that we need to have this degree, and then we're going to get this job, and then we're able to have this, and that. And then some people have all that, and they're still in debt, So this whole receiving, the subconscious beliefs behind it is so hard to grasp until you see it.
Yeah. Absolutely. No, thank you. So we're going to take some more caller questions and some more questions from the Q&A in just a moment. But in the meantime, I thought we would talk a little bit about your special offers. There's 3 offers that you have available to our community. So for those of you who are on the live page, you can just click on special offer. Those of you on the phone can go to awakentohappinessnow.com/Jade13, JADE 13. So Jade, can you talk to us a little bit about these special offers, package A, B, and C?
Yes. So package A, I have 9 MP3s that some of them are for healing the body's energy, and some of them specifically are for healing our finances. So this MP3s on for healing the body, I work on hormones so that you all have happy hormones, and I don't think that I need to explain more about that package because I know that you all get what happy hormones means. And then the work on the 5 elements is on the meridians in your body all fall under 5 elements. So when all those meridians are working in harmony, you just feel really good. So awakening the 5 archetypes is also about working differently with the energy and the energy patterns within you, and you will recognize for yourself which of the 5 archetypes dominates your life so that you can work with the ones that you have not worked with, or work more on the ones that you like. So it's all up to you. And the embodiment of love, I just did a little bit from that MP3, going back in time to help you be able to receive yourself and receive love. Then receiving money in abundance specifically, and I have one on transforming debt to financial surplus. That one I really like because debt is not just about money you owe. I see it as what you owe yourself. You owe yourself to live your greatest vision. So I hope that transforming debt, for people who are in debt, you have a more empowering way of looking at what's really going on, and then leverage your talents to make life work for you. So it's beyond money. It's always, money is always an indication of other things happening in your life. So that transforming debt to financial surplus, MP3, really speaks to that. And then the aligning your biological rhythms with your divine blueprint. I did a little bit of that at the beginning of this call.
Mm-hmm.
So that's all for package A, working on your body's energy, your hormones, the meridians, and then specifically money issues, aligning with money and abundance. Package B, oh my gosh, I love package B, because every day for 21 days, I channel an energy healing and recorded it on a 20-minute MP3. So I have, in those 21 days, things like releasing obstacles and working on releasing ancestral patterns, personal freedom, and working on transforming the difficult emotions like envy, jealousy, self-denial, self-betrayal, working on your 4 survival archetypes. And then, because money is also about how you use power, so activating your 13 chakras allows you to be in alignment with the most powerful energy that you yourself can be, and then be in alignment with the energy of multi-millionaires, and increase your joy and pleasure set point. Because when you allow money to be easy, when you allow yourself to have more joy and pleasure, things that give you joy and pleasure become multipliers of money and joy and wealth. Isn't that cool? So all that comes with package B, as well as I think I have a bonus for you on package B, and the bonus is 5 one-hour Zoom hangouts where I work on people's money issues. And I also show you how to work with your own Akashic records and how to reprogram your subconscious mind. So package B with the Zoom videos, it's almost like a class in itself. It's like a class. It's like taking 5 classes from me and listening to me for 21 days. I don't know that anybody wants to listen to me for 21 days. And then package C is everything in A and B, and then you get to work with me one-on-one so that I can really tune into the issues you're dealing with, or I can work on activating gifts you may have that you don't yet recognize, that will free you to be who you really are in the world, so that you can create the life you want from a very empowered space. So that's all my packages, A, B, and C, and
Beautiful. And I think everybody would love to hear you for 21 days. What are you talking about, you know? Absolutely. No, and then I think it's wonderful that you have these different types of packages too, because like the 21 days are all audio, and then the and the package A is all MP3s, and then in package B we get to see you in the videos as well, and then package C is the 30-minute session. So very powerful packages. So please do take a look at those, package A, B, and C at awakentohappinessnow.com/Jade13.
Oh yeah, and I forgot that with package A, there's also the bonus I decided to put in, because many people have told me that my I think it's called Divine Essence Activation and Healing. Mm-hmm. That is so powerful for everyone, because I re-imprint high energy states like love, joy, and believing in yourself. in your 40 weeks in utero experience. This was the process I did for Marlene, that she talked about how I went into that space when she was in her mother's womb. Because when we are in our mother's womb, our nervous system is developing in response to the environment we're going to be born into, because that's how psychic our bodies are.
Right.
So if you were in a family that is full of stress and strife, then your body prepares you for an environment of stress. So for a lot of us, this is a game changer to be able to go back in time in your 40 weeks of in utero experience and re-imprint for you high energy states like love, wanting to be here, believe in yourself, trust that you can succeed in life, to re-imprint all that so that the stress of being in the family that you are in does not take over who you are for the rest of your life. And because that's such a game changer for everyone, I feel like I definitely want to include that as a bonus in my package, because we all deserve a second chance. And this is a way of like creating for yourself a second chance without all that baggage.
Beautiful. Thank you. Yeah, thank you. Very powerful. Just taking a deep breath here for a moment. We're going to go back to the phone lines quickly, and then we're going to go back to the Q&A. Not to worry. We're going to go to phone number ending in 7289. 7289. I'm going to unmute you here. 1 second. Hello.
Hello.
Hi, who's this?
Hi, this is Maria.
Hi, Maria. You had a question for Jade?
I do. I wanted to ask you why I feel lately like I don't have any energy whatsoever to do anything.
Okay, you feel like you don't have any energy to do anything.
Yes.
Okay, so let me just see where this comes from. I'm just gonna thank you for asking about that. So I know there's many people besides you who are dealing with depression, because as a very empathic person, you just see a lot of things going on in this world that are not so nice, and so a part of you doesn't want to be here. So I'm going to just go into your subconscious and train you to the thought and the belief that you like to be here and you're going to thrive and you have the ability to create a life that you love. So just stay on the line while I entrain you to that energy space where you like to live. You choose to live this life to the fullest. You totally have what it takes to create and live the life of your dreams. And you so deserve it. And all the other energy patterns that no longer resonate with this will just be released. So I'm connecting to your energy body, and especially around your back of the head and neck. I'm just releasing lots of old energy and perceptual distortions about you, where you feel let down, where you feel like you let yourself down. I'm just going to release those from your energy body. And I know that there's other people listening who are also suffering from low energy states and depression, and who have just bought into this point of view about life, that it's difficult and that maybe you want to be somewhere else instead. So we're going to, and you are here and you are in the perfect place, Maria, and I'm so glad you called in today, because your call is helping so many people who are in the same space as you. And thank you for your total honesty and vulnerability and being open to sharing this, because lots of others who are suffering may not have the courage to be as open as you right now. So thank you so much. And you're transforming so many lives just by being able to show up today. Thank you, Maria. And I'm just releasing more of those perceptual distortions that keep you from seeing who you are as an infinite being who is super powerful. And as I'm clearing this away and asking for a more visceral way of connecting you to your energy, I'm seeing the goddess Diana. So you have many aspects of the goddess Diana in you. And boy, she's a go-getter. So let me just activate that which is already in you. Every woman has many aspects of the goddess. And the goddess Diana is so in you. And boy, she's a really active goddess. So maybe after this, you're going to go out and hunt down what you want in life. I don't know. So stay on the line while I just remove other obstacles to you embodying who you really are as an infinite being, as the goddess that you are, and that you have a place in this world. You totally do. So everyone on the line who also bought into many limiting points of view, you can imagine yourself holding space for the goddess in you and just be that and not be separate from that. You're not separate from that beautiful goddess energy. You're not separate from being the actual hero in your life. You are the hero in your life.
Beautiful. Thank you, Maria.
And then as I'm connecting to the energy of the goddess, I see that this archetypal energy of an Egyptian alchemist doing work on your third eye right now. So it's going to continue because that energy will just work on you for the next few days. That's really good manifesting, Maria. Manifesting an Egyptian alchemist to do work on you. That's great.
Thank you, Jade.
You're so very welcome.
Thank you, Maria, for that question. And that you're right, it applies to more people than just you, so thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, beautiful. And yeah, there are other people who had written in the Q&A similar questions like that as well.
Oh, good. Thank you, Maria, for that, for being open and vulnerable today. Thank you.
Yeah. So we're going to go to phone number ending in 3475. 3475. Hello.
Hi.
Hi, Caroline.
Hello, beautiful.
How are you?
I'm wonderful now. This energy is so uplifting and freeing. I love you, Jade. I love you so much. Thank you for your life. Wow.
Thank you.
You sound great, Caroline.
I just bought the package, and I'm booking my appointment with you for tomorrow.
Yeah.
Awesome. Boy, how does it get any better than that?
Exactly. That's the bars speaking. I know that word. That wording.
Yes, what else is possible?
Oh, so beautiful, so beautiful. Well, talk to me. I know you can see me, so talk to me. I'm in a new stage of in my life, coming into my power. And when you earlier said about horsepower, my horse made his transition. Tomorrow will be 1 month. He was with me 17 years. He was an extremely beautiful, magical being named Merlin, and he's with me. So when you said horsepower, I really felt that inside of me, that I'm getting my horsepower. So talk to me about that, and yeah, talk to me.
That's really wonderful. So, Carolyn, I'm getting a sense, the first word that came to my mind is that you're in this liminal space. this space of deep transformation, where I think that in the story of the hero saga, this liminal space is where things get transformed underneath, so that you're ready. You will be coming back in the world, but you will be transformed in the sense that as the hero of your story, this liminal space is for you to really transform and become the superhero. So it's like the cocoon becoming the butterfly, and you are gifting the world who you really are. And it just feels like it's happening in a very short time, in a matter of weeks. And I see like something is going to happen within 3 weeks that will allow you to be in a new space where you are. It feels like you're doing pretty transformative work for other people.
Mm.
Yeah. And let me see what else I can pull in for you that will make that feel really good.
I'm smiling from ear to ear.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh my God, yeah. So it's just kind of beyond words to describe, but I just see, oh, how many. So what am I here to facilitate for you that will allow you to exponentialize all your gifts from this liminal space of you to the space of you as the superhero. Oh, and I just see all this amazing, yummy energy that is now all kinds of beautiful colors. There's bubbles and bubbles and bubbles of energy around you that I can't even describe, but I can feel it right now. And then we'll just pull closer to you the energy of all the people whose lives you're here to transform, and who will also transform your life for the better. And then I see you on stage with some musicians. So that's so cool. So it's like you're creating a platform for you that allows you to connect with a lot of people. That's great.
I have to say that everyone on this call has to purchase this package, because what Jade is saying to me right now, I just signed a contract to make my own CD with some extremely beautiful brothers, spiritual beings, and I'm just starting my 9-week journey, and in 9 weeks I'll be creating my CD. So everyone on this line, I urge you that this energy is, Jade is a true gift to this planet. If you're at all able to purchase the full package, I say open your bank account, and I can only see that it'll multiply millions of times for you, because you just picked up on everything that I am and that is happening in my life and what I feel in my body as the healer that I am and the light worker that I am, with her speaking to me and giving me my truth and picking up on everything. Everyone has to work with her. So much love, Jade. I will talk to you tomorrow, Alara.
Oh,
love you so much.
oh my God,
Thank
that's
you.
so
Thank
beautiful.
You.
Thank you.
Love you too,
Yeah.
Caroline. Thank you.
It's so sweet. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Alera, for having such great people on your call.
My whole body is just shaking with truth and beauty, and I cannot wait to connect with you tomorrow. I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Oh, beautiful. I'm so happy for you, Caroline.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Alera, for having me on your call. Oh, my goodness. Wow. This is so beautiful. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah. She's definitely a keeper. Thank you, Caroline. Sending you much love and blessings.
Thank you, Caroline, and everybody who called in. Caroline, Maria, and oh my God, you guys are so awesome.
And that's it. Like, I mean, there are so many more people that are still on the line, so many more questions that we still have, you know, it's like, But I can't get to them all in, you know, in the short period of time that we have. You know, it's like, it's amazing. Hold on, let me see if I can, I feel like I should still, ask a question. All right, I was gonna say, all right, let's ask Amy, but Amy's on the phone anyways. All right, here's a question from Grace in Boston. We'll just take one more quick question from the Q&A and maybe one more from the phone lines. We'll see. And so this is Grace in Boston, and Grace is asking, and this might be helpful, I think, to everybody. I have no idea how to move forward, or rather inspiration. What should I do to find harmony from inside out?
To find harmony from inside out. Inspiration. I say forget inspiration and really see what it is that gives you joy. And so I know that if you are asking this question, it's because somewhere along the way you actually have forgotten what brings you joy, because what brings you joy and helps you stay in that space, you will automatically be able to follow through with what inspires you. So I'm just going to connect with your heart and soul space and just expand that energy there. And all the old hurts that have been your experience, just going to release a lot of pain and hurts. And again, this is one of those questions that many people resonate with. Many people walk around feeling like they're lost, they're not inspired, they don't know how to be inspired, and all that, because there was so much pain in their lives that it's hard to move forward. And when you lose your joy, or kind of lose your joy, finding inspiration is tough. So this is actually about finding your joy first and following that. So let me just connect to that space of you and who your inner child is, to let her know, well, I'm going to tell your inner child, I'm so sorry. You feel left out and disrespected so much. And from this day forward, I will make time for you and really see you and love you and play with you so I can learn what's important to you. And I will no longer betray you or dismiss you. And then I'm just going to call back all parts of you and reintegrate all parts of you now to a place of wholeness, so you know you can be in touch with a place of joy from within. And from that, you'll know what to do, and you'll know what inspiration is for you. So, like so many on the line, so we're going to just, for everybody else on the line also, we're going to call back all parts and all facets of us and reintegrate them with total ease. And now it's safe to allow joy back in your life. Okay. Thank you for writing that in. Oh my gosh, that kind of made me a little emotional.
Exactly.
But I
Thank
know
you
that
so
you
much.
transform a lot for everyone by asking that. Thank you so much.
Okay, we're going to take one last quick question from the phone line. We're going to go to Amy at phone number ending in 7332. Hello.
Hello.
Hi. Amy, you have a question?
Hello?
Hi, you had a question for Jade, Amy?
This is Amy, yes.
Okay, go ahead.
Is this me, Amy? Yes.
Hi, Amy.
Yeah, okay, great. Hey, thank you. That was very interesting. I did send in a question, but my real inquiry is I just feel angry at some financial decisions I made that I thought were based on people who were giving me really good information, and I'm angry today at the results, and I just feel a lack of properly being told things. And I'm at a brick wall with my career. I'm not doing Amy, and you're catching me at a point in life where I am just done with it. I'm done with it. Does that make sense to you?
Yes, and it sounds like you are ready. You created this energy of anger to give you the energy to break through all the obstacles that have been holding you back. So let me just connect to this perceived wall of obstacles, because we're infinite beings. We don't really have obstacles, but then sometimes because of the life experiences we've been through, that's all that we're able to perceive, because we get our limitations confirmed rather than our limitlessness. So, and I think that this is working on so many people on the line when I say we get our limitations confirmed instead of our limitlessness. So something about that resonates with a lot of people, I can tell. So thank you for that. Wow. So as an infinite being, you totally have the power to choose something new and different for yourself. And I love the energy of anger, actually. It's so transformative. So if you just build up this volcano of angry energy in you, what will you be able to transform in your life?
I'm looking at either working with another gal in a spa that she has that I would love to be part owner with, but I don't think that's really what she's wanting. I think she really, and truthfully, I think it's right that she wants to own it and take rule of it. We're both Leos, we like to run the show. And I have all these really good inspirational ideas about really cool things to put into a spa. And I really love, like, Young Living oils. I love inspiring and educating people. I've been doing massage for 22 years, but honestly, my body can't do it. I am so in need of getting this body in normal, healthy conditions. And I'm one of those people, you do everything right, and it's just a bad joke. It's a bad joke, and it's so frustrating. But that's truly the real thing here in life, is people look at you as an advertisement. And when you don't look as weighty and hefty as you should, I feel the judgment, and it's just the honest truth. The other agenda is, doing radio show or talk shows, inspiring people about eating disorders, because I was a pro at it for 27 years. And I certainly don't want anyone to fall in that trap, and I want to encourage anybody on ways I learned to eat food again and be, 100% great with it, I love to eat. I love food, and I will never do that to myself again. And, I love that part. I love food. I love nutrition, healthy vibes.
Wow, that is great that you are totally tuned into what you like and what you don't like. And so it's about believing that you can make it happen for yourself and that it's okay for you to do what you really like. Yes.
Now I just need the magic dust. I need to clean out the cobwebs of all the ancestral stuff, and then put magic dust back in the house and start magically manifesting.
Yeah, let me just release whatever. Let's just release all the energetic obstacles around you to creating the life you really love and to being in your space of power, to being your own sovereign being. So I'm clearing something from the left side of your body, especially around the spleen and stomach. So I'm just going to imprint the energy of self-care and self-love in your spleen, because then the blood from the spleen will go all over the body and be able to hold this vibration of just loving who you are. Just loving who you are through all this. Because you already know what you want. You already know what you're good at. But just loving yourself through it all. Because no matter what you choose, you're going to be a success at what you do. So what would it be like for you to make more choices that are just based on self-love? So I'm just taking that energy of your spleen, because your spleen energy is kind of low, and I'm just sending more healing frequencies to the spleen and stomach meridians, and imprint the energy of self-love and self-care and self-acceptance. And be able to live your dreams. So as I'm working on the spleen meridian, which is the earth element, I'm just going to balance that with all the other elements so that you have full support from within to do all that you want to do. Balancing the earth element with the water, that's the kidneys and bladder, and balancing that with the wood element, that's liver, gallbladder, balancing that with the metal, that's the lungs and large intestine, and balancing it with the heart, the fire element, so heart, small intestine, triple burner, pericardium, and let all this beautiful energy of you be in alignment with your divine blueprint, and have your guides and angels let you know what your divine purpose is and what it feels like to be living your divine purpose on earth, because you totally have what it takes. And then I'm just releasing something from your lower back. Yeah, so what would it be like to align every energy meridian to the energy of you totally accomplishing your divine purpose on earth? Whew. And I think that everybody else on the line really likes that. What would it be like to align all your energy to that energy signature of accomplishing your divine purpose on earth? Oh my goodness. Wow. Wow, thank you for being on the call. Thank you for calling in because it feels like a lot of people resonate with that. A lot of people want this. Wow. So aligning you all.
Thank you, Jade, and thank you, everyone. I really appreciate it, and I think we should start putting smiley faces on our currency here in the United States.
Absolutely. Thank you, Amy. Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Oops. Oh wow, that was powerful. Thank you so much. And what a, it was great for everybody to experience that. And that's what I like about the work that you do, Jade, is that you go so deep into connecting with the person that calls in, but the energy and the work that you do is for everyone. So thank you so much. These have been amazing processes, really strong, really powerful. I was yawning like crazy and feeling the sensations in my bodies, so it was wonderful. Thank you. And I know that everybody else is feeling them as well, So you're such a blessing, such a gift to all of us with your healing abilities, your capacities. And I love your laughter. It makes everything so much lighter. So thank you.
Thank you so much for having me. You have great callers. We should do this every day. I love everybody who called in. That was so perfect. It's like so divinely orchestrated. Thank you. I feel so lucky I get to be on this call.
Absolutely. And yeah, we should definitely have to, bring you back. We'll bring you back sometime later in the season when, we'll have to bring you back because there are so many questions from people that we didn't even get to. So many callers still on the call with their hands raised that we didn't even get to. So we'll definitely have to bring you back again so that you can answer more of the questions to help more people in this beautiful way that you do. But before you go today, Jade, is there any last words of wisdom do you have for our listeners about, happy body, abundant wealth, and just about embodying more of who we truly are?
Well, I think that before I go, I just want to send everybody some loving energy and connect everybody with the energy from the cosmos that's showing up for all of us on this call today. So amplifying that energy from like this horse nebula that keeps on showing up for people that you all seem to like, and the Helix Nebula, and just allow everyone on the line that I haven't had a chance to work with to also know that in so many ways their issues are actually being worked on by the universe in its own way. So I'm just connecting with all of you and connecting you all to all the different energies and all the different consciousness and healing frequencies in the universe that are right for you, to restore you to wholeness, restore your heart to a place of joy, restore your bodies to a place of health and vitality, and connecting you all to the place, the space where miracles unfold for you with total ease in all areas of your life. Yeah, miracles, people. That should be a good way to end the call. Yeah.
Absolutely, miracles. I love that. I love the energy of miracles. And Caroline, I resent you an email, so you'll find more information in that email because I guess what I sent you earlier was a little bit incomplete. So just check your email again. And thank you, everyone. Please do take a look at the offers, the packages that Jade has for us today, package A, B, and C. They're all available at awakentohappinessnow.com/Jade13. So please do take a look at them, see what resonates with you. And if you get that urge that, oh, I should get this, or I really feel strongly about this, or feels expansive, just go ahead and do it and see what happens, right? See what shows up for you, because as we've seen, Jade is very intuitive, and she goes deep into whatever issues you're dealing with. So perhaps Jade can help you. All right. So thank you, everyone. Thank you, Jade. This has been absolutely wonderful and beautiful.
Thank you.
Oh, absolutely. I loved it. So, and thank you for all the callers and everybody who wrote in questions as well. Thank you. I'm so sorry we didn't get to all of them. Sending you all much, much love and blessings. I love you all. I'm so grateful for you. And until next time, continue to live your life filled with joy, peace, love, abundance, and happiness. Bye for now.
Thank you. Bye, everybody.